Hello and welcome into Orr Park in Montevallo, Alabama, as the University of Montevallo Falcons get set to take on the Christian Brothers Buccaneers in Game 3 of the home opening Gulf South Conference Series for the Montevallo Falcons. They won both games yesterday against the Buccaneers, the first one 14-6 and the second game 5-3. Let's take a look at the starters in the field for the Falcons. At center field is Kelsey Vining, left field Darby Duke, right field is Celestia Davila. In the infield, first base is Shelby Lowry. Second base is Lauren Garcia. Third base, Holly LaForest. Shortstop, Haley Barnett. Behind the plate is Mario Bertossi. Alexis Bonino is in the circle, and the designated player for the Falcons today is Lady Sarah Federico. Batting first for Christian Brothers is Holly Oyenhart. She's playing center field today. On deck is Amber Johnson, who is the shortstop. That first pitch is a ball. Two-0 count. That one is fouled off. This one is hit to Garcia at second for the 4-3 putout to retire Oyenhart. And that'll bring up Amber Johnson. Johnson, the shortstop for the Buccaneers today. She's a senior from Summerville, Tennessee. This one sent up the middle. Vining will field it in outfield, and Amber Johnson is on with a single.
Now batting number 6, Maddie Welch.
Up to bat now for the Buccaneers is Maddie Welch. Welch is the second baseman today. Welch is a junior out of Munford, Tennessee. She'll come up with one out here and one man on. It's Amber Johnson at first. This one high for ball one from Bonino.
She walked her or she hit? Yeah. Where? Right past the left side. I keep doing this.
Johnson will try and steal second. And she is out. And the count is 2-0 here, or 1-1 rather, for Renano facing Maddie Welch here. 2 outs away. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. And that one just outside for ball 2. Even count at 2. This one is sent back. They're going to call a foul ball. So Welch will have to come back here. Oh, actually, they're going to say that she's safe there with a single, so Welch is on first. Welcome back into Orr Park as we get set for the bottom of the first inning. Kelsey Vining will lead things off here for the Falcons. Sierra Anderson is in the circle for the Buccaneers. That first pitch is a strike. In the infield for the Buccaneers, at first is Olivia Parcells, second Maddie Welch, short Amber Johnson, third is Jacqueline Conlon. In the outfield, Holly Orionart at center, Abby Ferreira at left field, and the right fielder is Ashlyn Hinton. 1-1 count now. Behind the plate for the Buccaneers is Riley Nelson. That one is high for ball 2. This one is hit to right field. It'll stay in fair territory and be caught for the fly out. And that'll bring up Darby Duke.
Now batting number 11, Darby Duke.
Duke had 5 stolen bases in the first game yesterday. First pitch is a strike from Anderson. Second one is bunted back to the pitcher. The throw will not be in time. And
Now batting number 10.
so Duke gets on with the bunt, and that'll bring up Mario Bertossi. Bertossi fouls that one off. Duke's going to take off towards second, and she will be there in time for the stolen base. And the count is 1-1. And Bertossi sends this one to left field, and it's going to go just foul. That was very close to being a fair ball, but the count will be 1-2. Duke's going to take off towards third and have another stolen base.
Foul obstruction on her anyway.
You have to mark it.
And this one is sent to left center. It may be gone, and it is. Mario Bertossi hit with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the first inning. And the Falcons lead 2-0 after that bomb. And up to bat now is Lady Sarah Federico. Just one out away here
Now batting number 16.
in the bottom of the first.
Federico.
That was low and outside. I don't know. That's what it was like. I was, okay.
0-1 count. Pitch is outside. Count even at 1.
Last night, the catchers were literally taking the ball and putting it right there, and he would wait until they did it and then call strike. And I was like, just because she frames it there doesn't mean that it's a strike.
Going right down the middle for strike 2. This one is fouled off.
The only pitch that these pitchers have are a curveball. All of them.
This one is foul as well. Count will remain even at 2. One fouled off towards third base. This one swung on a miss, a strikeout for Sierra Anderson. 2 away now. Holly LaForce up to bat.
Batting number 13, Holly LaForce.
The sophomore from Irvington, Alabama, playing third base today. This one in the dirt for ball 1. Strike 1. This one's sent to center field. Oyenart will be there for the third out of the inning. And we'll take a short break and be back here for the top of the second on the Falcon Athletic Network. Stay with us. Up to bat for the Buccaneers to lead off things here in the top of the second is Abby Ferreira. This one fouled off.
I like this one better with the white pants. Or with the water pen. So,
This one just a little low for ball 1. This one gets past Bertossi, ball 2. This one's sent over to Barnett, and the throw to first is in time for the 6-3 put out. Ashlyn Hinton will be up to bat now. This one just outside for ball 1. This one fouled off. This one's sent over to Barnett again, and the throw is in time again for out number 2.
Now batting number 30, Sierra Henderson.
Sierra Anderson up to bat now. The pitcher today for the Buccaneers. I went in there for strike 1. This one fouled back. Count is 1-2 now. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Montevallo leading 2-0 thanks to the home run from Mario Bertossi. This one outside for ball 2. This one swung on to third base. It gets by Holly LaForce, and Sierra Anderson will be on.
Now batting number 2, Jacqueline Conlon.
This one sent back to Bonanno. and thrown over to Shelby Lowry at first for the third and final out of this half inning. We'll take a quick break and be back for the bottom of the second. Back here in Orr Park, up to bat for the Falcons is Shelby Lowry. And she takes the first pitch she sees out to right field for out number 1.
Now batting number 3, Haley Barnett.
Haley Barnett up to bat now. Barnett had a home run.
What happened? Oh, did he? Oh, okay, never mind.
Correction here, the umpire is going to call an illegal pitch.
So that goes down as a ball?
Yeah.
So Lowry is not out. The count is 1-0. So the umpires call an illegal pitch, but then after that, Lowry grounds out to second base, and that'll bring up Haley Barnett now. Strike 1.
And like, there's
You have to be on the rubber if you
1-2 count.
start your motion.
in high school you can take a step back, but other than that, like, right.
And this one hit up the middle. And so Barnett is on with a base hit.
Now batting number 24, Celestia Davila.
Celestia Davila up to bat now. 1 out here. Two outs here. Lauren Garcia up to bat. This one is fouled off. One count. Swing and a miss there. 1-2. Barnett will try and steal second, and she does. 2-2 count for Garcia. This one's sent over to third. And that'll be the third out of the half inning. And we'll be back with the bottom of the third.
Bottom of the second.
Top of the third. Welcome back into Orr Park as we get set for the top of the third inning. Alexis Bonanno is still in the circle for the Falcons. Nelson is the batter. 0-1 count. This one a little low for ball one. 2-1 count. Three one now. In the dirt for ball 4. Nelson is on first now. And back to the top of the order is Holly Oyenart. And we will see a pitching change for the Falcons. Abby Pratt will come into pitch now. And we'll give her some time to warm up, and we'll be back here at Orr Park. Welcome back into Orr Park. Abby Pratt is now in the circle. The batter for Christian Brothers is Holly Oyenart. Nelson is on first base. No outs here in the top of the third. Everyone outside for ball 1. Abby Pratt had 5 strikeouts yesterday in her start in game 1. This one is fouled off toward the Montevallo bullpen. Strike 2 there from Pratt. Swung on a miss for strike 3. And that'll bring up Amber Johnson.
Now batting number 4, Amber Johnson.
That one high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Fouls that one off. 1-2 now. One-two pitch high for ball 2. This one is fouled off. This one's sent over to LaForce, and the throw to first is in time to retire the side. And we'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting number 18, Kelsey Vining.
Kelsey Vining up to bat now. Montevallo with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Sierra Anderson is still in the circle for the Buccaneers. Vining sends this one deep to right field, and it is gone off the light pole for a solo home run from Kelsey Vining. That is the 2nd home run given up today by Sierra Anderson, and the Falcons take a 3-0 lead. And that'll bring up Darby Duke. And we are going to have a pitching change here for Christian Brothers. It's going to be Jenna Cotter who will come in to pitch. And we'll give her some time to warm up. Darby Duke up to bat now for the Falcons. They have the 3-0 lead after the solo home run from Kelsey Vining. This one outside for ball one. This one's sent back up the middle, and Duke will be on with a base hit. And that'll bring up Mario Bertossi, who hit a home run her last time up.
Now batting number 10, Mario Bertossi. Is it Bertossi or Bertossi? She just wants to mumble that.
And Duke gets home with a stolen base. One-zero count. And that bunt attempt is foul. 1-1 count. That one sails high for ball two. This one high, ball three. On deck for the Falcons is Lady Sarah Federico. This one swung on out to left field. It is fair. Duke is going to come home. And she is there. And Bertossi is on at second with the double. And that'll bring up Lady Sarah Federico. No outs. The Falcons lead 4-0.
Number 16, Lady Sarah Federico.
With one man on, that's Bertossi at second. Here in the bottom of the third. This one high, ball one. In there for strike one.
That right there, he would have come close to it last time.
That one high, ball two.
I was getting so mad.
This one swung on, hits the glove of the third baseman and rolls foul, but it's a fair ball. Bertossi will come home. And Federico is on with a single.
Now batting number 13, Holly LaForce.
Sure. Pinch runner in for the Falcons. Alexis Cortez will come on to run for Lady Sarah Federico. Holly LaForce is at the plate. No outs here. The Falcons lead 5-0. 1-1 count now. This one is bunted by LaForce, picked up by Cotter, and thrown over for the out. Cortez advances to second.
Now batting number 15, Shelby Lowry.
Shelby Lowry up to bat now. She sends this one to center field. Oyonart makes a run for it and gets it with the diving catch. What a play there by Holly Oyonart to retire Lowry. 2 outs away now. Cortez still at second. Montevallo leading 5-0.
Now batting number 3, Haley Barnett.
Haley Barnett up to bat now. This one outside for ball 1.
Just so it's in there.
Cortez will take off towards third and be safe with the stolen base. Count is 2-0. Ball 3. New pitcher for the Falcons is Michael McMillan.
Now batting for the Buccaneers, number 6, Maddie Welch.
Maddie Welch will be up to bat for the Buccaneers to face off against Michael McMillan. Here in the top of the 4th inning as the Falcons lead 5-0. First pitch is a ball. Ball 2.
Did Abby just pitch for work? You know? She must not be feeling it.
3-0 count.
You talking about baseball?
I was like, no, it's not. It's
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like,
5-0, top of 4.
it's not bottom and stuff yet.
No runs here. 3 more runs here.
That's what I'm saying. Look, you do.
Swing and a miss.
I'm trying to have a weekend.
3-2 count.
No, actually, I'm trying to study for a kid test. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to have a weekend.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And a strikeout there for McMillan. And up to bat now is Olivia Parcels with 1 out here.
Now batting number 5, Olivia Parsons.
Like they have some good hitters, I guess.
This one high.
Like recruit better. Like, you know what I mean? Like yeah, we're Division 2 and nobody really knows who Montevallo is. But like, if everyone has a type of person she recruits and she does that well. Like this team feels so scattered. Like
They don't have one.
they're not fluid. They're just like a bunch of. Hey, buddy. Hey.
I know exactly what you mean.
1-1 count. This one popped up, and Bertossi can't make the catch.
Yeah. As an umpire, you just gotta do this. Don't try to get away, just go back.
1-2 count with 1 away. This one is fouled.
I like this pen. Is your pen? Is your pen?
But I do have a lot of those things. I think that's
This one sent over to right field. Davila makes the play on it for out number 2.
It's just a good pen.
Abby Ferreira up now.
I have these papermate pens and I'm left-handed and they're so I can't normally use gel pens like that.
This one popped up. Haley Barnett there to make the 3rd and final out of this half inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back.
So these are
2-1 count here for Kelsey Vining. Montevallo is still leading 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth. On outside for ball 3.
What? Why is that 3 balls? Like 3 strikes, 3 balls. Why did it have to be 4?
This one, a rocket sent to third base, and she catches that one. And Darby Duke up to bat here with 2 outs.
Now batting number 11, Darby Duke.
Going high for ball 1. In the dirt for ball 2. One in there for a strike. This one bunted. The third baseman picked up and thrown over to first for the out. And that'll do it for the bottom of the fourth. When we come back, we'll be in the top of the fifth. We'll be back. Welcome back to Orr Park. Some changes in the field for the Falcons. Brianna Stella is now at first base, and Dylan Bailey is the right fielder, and Marissa Sosa is the second baseman now. Hinton is the batter for the Buccaneers. 0-1 count. Michael McMillan is still in the circle. That one was high. 1-1 count. This one's sent back to McMillan, and she catches and throws over to first for the out.
Now batting number 30, Sierra Anderson.
Sierra Anderson up to bat now. One out here in the top of the fifth. Falcons are leading 5-0. This one swung on over to Barnett. She throws over to Stella for out number 2. 2 away very quickly, and now
batting number 2,
Jacqueline Collin will come up to bat. This one popped up into the net behind home plate. 0-1 count. This one away inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. This one outside. Count even at 2 now. And that's a foul ball.
You'd be surprised at how much that happens.
This one fouled off.
When the 2 legits were really popular, like when they had just gotten released as Orange Worth that, the knobs used to come off of them. That was one of their big problems. And I saw a girl hit, she got hit in the knob and it flew off with the ball.
Swing and a miss. McMillan gets the strikeout for the 3rd out of the half inning. And when we come back, it'll be Mario Bertossi batting for the Falcons. Swing and a miss on the first pitch there for Bertossi.
To me, that would be a hard one to lay off.
It would have been right there.
That one in there for ball 1.
Oh yeah, I swung right out.
2-1 count. And went in there for strike 2.
Hey, can I call you back on the work? All right. Bye.
This one popped up. And the shortstop makes the play for the 6-3 putout. And Lady Sarah Federico up to bat.
Who's coming in? 16. Lady Sarah's back in.
Yeah.
Rico.
One away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. If the Falcons were to score 3 runs in this half inning, that would be the game, as they would be up by 8. On outside for ball 1. This one fouled off over the visiting dugout. Went in there for a strike. This one outside for ball 2.
So we've got 2 errors. We got 3 errors. Dang.
This one popped up foul again. Full count now. This one popped up. Second baseman there to make the out.
Molinax is what number 3-2. Now batting number 2.
And a pinch hitter now. It'll be Carly Mullinax who will come in to hit for Holly LaForce.
Okay, I can get behind this as a walkout song.
It just takes forever for it to start up.
Mullinax, a freshman from Lincoln, Alabama. One outside for ball 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Brianna's on deck. But she should already be it for you.
And this one was sent to center field. And a play cannot be made on it. And Mullinax is on with the base hit. And that'll bring up Brianna Stella. And we're going to have a pinch runner. Holly LaForce will come on to run for Mullinax.
Stella.
You said pitch runners?
I don't usually. I mean, I can.
The other guy starts with pitch runners. That's what I was thinking.
Who, Wes or Thor that screws up everything?
What?
The other guy, Wes or Thor that screws up
The other, Wes.
That one in there for a strike.
Is that Haley on that? Yeah. She's scared to go inside on that soccer. You gotta watch Bree though. She'll get it over your outfield.
1-1 count. Pops this one up. Oyenart gets it for the third out of the inning. Falcons still lead 5-0. We'll be back for the sixth inning. Back here in the top of the sixth inning, new pitcher for the Falcons is Jessica Boyd. Nelson up to bat for the Buccaneers. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Ball one. So swung on and missed for strike two. Swung on a miss again, strike three. As Boyd retires, Nelson. Back to the top of the order for the Buccaneers, it's Holly Oyenart. This one sent over to Sosa. Throws on to Stella for out number two, the 4-3 put out.
Now batting number 4, Amber Johnson.
Amber Johnson up to bat now, 2 away here in the top of the sixth. Montevallo leading 5-0. This one popped up. And Bertassi gets it for out number 3. And we'll be back with the bottom of the sixth inning. Haley Barnett up to bat now for the Falcons. 0-1 count here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One count now. New pitcher for Christian Brothers. This number 25, Julia Schossberger, sophomore out of Dyer, Indiana.
That's a warning. You can't do that.
One count. This one is sent over to the second baseman on for the 4-3 putout.
Now batting number 17, Dylan Bailey.
Dylan Bailey up to bat now for Montevallo. One out here in the top or in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch high, ball 1. This one popped up. And the out made by the first baseman to retire Bailey. 2 away here.
Now batting number 19, Marissa Sosa.
And that'll bring up Marissa Sosa. And in there for strike 1. And that one is fouled off. One, 2 count. In the dirt for ball 2. This one fouled off. 2-2 count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Outside for ball 3. This one is popped foul. And that one is in the dirt for ball 4. And Sosa will take her base. And up to bat will be Kelsey Vining, back to the top of the order for the Falcons.
Now batting number 18, Kelsey Vining.
With 2 outs here. In there for strike one. One count. Outside for ball two. This one fouled off. Count even at 2 here with 2 outs. Sosa at first base. This one hit over to the second baseman, and that'll retire Vining. And we'll head to the 7th inning. Back here at Ora Park, top of the 7th inning. Jessica Boyd is still in the circle for the Falcons. Up to bat for the Buccaneers is Maddie Welch. That one high, ball one. And in the dirt, or excuse me, in there for strike one. High for ball two. This one swung on over to LaForce at third. We're on to Stella in time for out number one. With the bat is Olivia Parcels. Falcons 2 outs away from a victory here, and they would secure the sweep of Christian Brothers this weekend. This one popped up. Rotasi calling for it, and she gets it for out number 2. And Abby Ferreira up to bat now. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Jessica Boyd in the circle trying to secure the win for the Falcons as they lead 5-0. This one popped up into the net. That one high. For ball 1. This one fouled back. This one popped up. Foul. One, 2 count.
Hello. Are you guys done? I was gonna say, if you want to load up the news computer, the charger, along
This
with
one
the,
sent into center field, and Forever will be on with a base hit.
your car and head over to the cross and see if you guys need any help. Because they're gonna almost be done there, and then when I get back up,
And that'll bring up Hinton.
you guys will find out where that's at. Awesome. Thank you.
2 away here, 1 on. In the top of the 7th. Ashlyn Hinton batting. I'm going low for ball 1. This one swung on fouled toward the dugout of Montevallo. In there for strike 2. This one sent back to Boyd in the circle and can't make a play on it. And so 2 men on. Hinton is at first, Ferreira is at second, and Coach Vanover will come out to have a talk with Boyd. As the Falcons still are leading 5-0 here. 2 away in the top of the 7th. And the batter that's up next for Christian Brothers is Sierra Anderson.
Now batting number 30, Sierra Anderson.
That went in there for strike one. Swing and a miss from Anderson. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 pitch. Just outside for ball one.
Hello?
This one popped up over
Okay.
the press
Yeah,
box.
go over there and see if they need help cleaning up. So, because, yeah, they'll clean up, so just go see if they need help cleaning up, and then we'll go from there. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
1-2 pitch. High. Count even at 2 now. This one sent out to left field. All the way back at the warning track is Duke. 1 run will score. It is Ferreira who comes around to score. And Hinton will stay at second base.
Two.
And Conlon will be up to bat now
Now batting number 2, Jacqueline Conley.
for the Buccaneers. A pinch runner is going to come on for Christian Brothers.
Do you see the number? I think it's 8-5. 8.
And so Sanders will come on to pinch run for Sierra Anderson. And Sanders stands at first. And Hinton is out there at second. Batting now is Conlon. 2 outs here still. The Buccaneers scored the run with 2 outs. Trying to tie the Falcons up at 5. This one swung on and fouled off. Came back and hit Rotasi weird. 1-1 count. One pitch. It swung on and fouled over the dugout. One high. Count even at 2. This one swung on and foul. This one popped foul. Full count now. Payoff pitch is fouled.
Not really this situation, but this situation.
Swung on and missed. Boyd strikes her out. And that'll be the game. The Falcons win 5-1. The Christian Brothers strands 2-1. And the Falcons sweep Christian Brothers in the series, winning all 3 games. And the Falcons will be back in action on Wednesday the 28th as they take on Georgia Southwestern. We'll see you next time.